Hey everybody, I'm Captain Tommy Scoville and you're on the lifeboat. Last night we had a great live feed, people, and a lot of good stuff happened. Before we get into too much of that, there's a lot of thoughts, positive energy, and prayers that need to be sent out to a lot of people. First of all, Christian, who you know as Leisure, has the C plus math, as does Saigon Cinnamon and his boys. Those three need our thoughts and our prayers in a big way. Andrea Tillett's little brother was in a car. He was a hit and run by an automobile. It was a automobile and pedestrian accident. He has a concussion, and he also has a broken leg. They can't give him a lot of pain medication because of the concussion. It's breaking her heart, people. If we could keep her in our thoughts and prayers, that's a big deal. Please, let's do that. And I'll tell you, folks, our friend Nick, you know him as the Noise Opera. Nick is going through it. The part of Canada that he lives in is washing away. He and I were in contact last night. He sent an email out. If you didn't read the request I put out on the Facebook part of the Lifeboat Live, I have not heard from him since he and I were corresponding. It broke off right in the middle of us talking. I would assume that power was lost. If you have not seen this, you can look it up on the news. People, it is awful. The pictures that he posted were horrific. Entire houses, entire roads, everything just washing away. The sky was filled with helicopters that are trying to evacuate people. The hospitals, which are right on the river that is, whose banks are overflowing. They said in a 24-hour period of time, they got a month's worth of rain. This is just awful. It is just an awful, awful situation, and he is... he's going through it, people. Please, if you could keep Nick in our thoughts and our prayers, that would mean the world to me. Everybody in that part of the world was reaching out to family, and he reached out to the lifeboat, which says an awful lot about how he views all of you. So please keep him in our thoughts and prayers, as well as Andrew's little brother, Saigon Cinnamon and his boy, and of course Leisure, all of them. Just lift them up in thoughts, positive energy, prayers. However you do what you do, please do it. Thank you. Last night's live feed, we talked about the fact that there are changes that are going to be made. They're not going to change here. Nothing happening here is going to change that noticeably. We're still going to do exactly what we do, just putting a few safeguards in place, but it's going to be the exact same thing. The other platform, people, I got a lot of emails. I can't tell you where we're going because we haven't figured it out yet. But, and the reason we haven't is we're trying to find the cheapest way possible. In a perfect world, we're going to give it to you. We just have to find that particular platform. But if not, we want the cheapest one possible. And I had 5 emails within 1 hour of the live feed ending of people that said, I would be willing to scholarship an entire year for anyone who can't get on board. All worded differently, but 5 people that said the exact same thing. And you know what? I shouldn't be surprised. Neither should you. There were people who did the same thing with the t-shirts. Who'd like to buy a t-shirt for someone who can't. Tons of it. Says a lot about the crew members here on the lifeboat. People can say whatever they want about you, but the truth is you're a very loving and caring group of people, and I could not be more proud to be associated with all of you. People, this is a marathon. This isn't a sprint. It sounds, when we say that tonight by midnight we're going to hit 2,000. Unless something screwy happens, tonight by midnight we should be at 2,000 crew members. That sounds like a big number, especially when people in the live feed say things like, the town I live in doesn't have 2,000 people in it. You know what I mean? It makes you feel like we have a really big crew here. And probably because of how fast it grew to that size, it does make you feel that way. Truth of the matter is, it is a teeny amount of people in the scheme of things. You think about how many people out there have drug problems. This is a drop in the bucket. But it's a good drop in the bucket, and it's a darn good start. But we're gonna evolve, and we're gonna change. I started out as the Tommy Scoville show, and I did 2 to 3 videos a day. 8-10 minutes long, half-hour long, I think in the beginning. We were doing a little bit longer, and we just learned, and we evolved, and we went from the Tommy Scoville show to the lifeboat, and then the lifeboat did 2 videos a day instead of 1, and those videos changed in how we did it. They got back down to a reasonable time, and then we went live. And the first time we went live, things just changed, and you people named the boat. Everything that has happened has had feedback from all of you. There are going to be things that come up we haven't even thought of. But the one thing that is going to be constant is we are going to come to you, we're going to tell you what's going on, and we're going to ask for your feedback. It's going to be instant because that's how we do it here. And then, of course, we're going to put up things like polls, things that you can weigh in on so that ownership of this boat is never in question. This boat is about you. They're going to scream about, Tommy's looking for more money. People, if this was about money, I assure you we wouldn't be doing live feeds. If this was about just about me and my ego or all of the things that have been said, people having to put together a 1-hour show every day is a challenge. It would be a lot easier to do 8-minute videos. And you know what? I'd make more money. Way more. You can't monetize the live. It doesn't work that way. I've explained this on the live feeds. You can't monetize the live. It's not what it's about. What it's been about from the first day that this started was about trying to leave the earth a better place than we found it, one addict at a time, and it's working. And it's working because of you, people. It's working because of you. So thank you so much. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Let's stay the course. A couple of things are going to pop up on the screen. People, if you dig this, become part of the crew. All you got to do is click on the lifeboat symbol and then hit the bell for notification. Make sure you hit all, and then you're not going to miss any of the videos. Over here, going to be a list of all the things we've done, about 240 of them. Click on them. Do a deep dive. Check out what we've done. Watch the history of the boat from the very first video where I was stupid enough to shoot it this way instead of turning it sideways. From that all the way up to this. Watch what happened. Watch the evolution of this. We're not done evolving. But regardless of how it happens, we're going to bring you with us. You guys remember Ryan. Ryan went into alcohol, to a medical facility for alcohol detox. And he emailed us from there. He's been super open, super honest, and just shared so much of his journey. But tonight at 6 o'clock, you're going to hear the story. And it is amazing. He is an articulate young man and does an amazing job of telling you exactly where he's at and what he went through. And I think you're going to love it. I know you're going to love it. So please tune in tonight at 6 o'clock to see that. And between now and then, there's only one thing we want you to do. We want you to reach out and try to save somebody. It is what we do. Defines us. Right? It's what makes the lifeboat unique. So between now and then, reach out and try to save somebody. I am the captain of this boat, Tommy. I will see you people tonight at 6 o'clock. We love you.